Hi guys, thank you very much for joining me again for another How to Draw Stuff with me, Calvin Innes. Okay, today we're going to draw a cat and frog. Let's get started. So up here, we're going to go for a little bit of an oval shape. This is going to be our frog's head. Now, over to the left hand side, ever so slightly, we're going to have this little curved line. And this is just going to be the center line of the face. So now we're going to have an eye on this side and an eye on this side. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. Now underneath, we're going to go for our frog's body. This is a little bit heavier at the bottom than it is at the top. And then we need our frog's legs. Obviously kind of quite important so your frog can hop around. Now these are going to be thicker where they join on to your frog's body and getting a little bit thinner towards the knee. And then, so right here, this is where our knees are going to be. And then we've got kind of quite thin bits here, but again ever so slightly thicker where they join onto the knee, but getting thinner towards the end. That one pointing down a little bit. There we go. And then on here we need our frog's feet. So our feet are going to kind of come onto these points, and we're going to go for a bit of a rounded triangle and a bit more of a rounded triangle there. We'll come back to those. We'll add in those bits of details for the toes in just a second. Now for the arms, this sort of shape again. It's a little bit thicker where they join on to your frog, getting thinner as they go towards the end. And again, on these points here, we're going to go for a bit of a rounded triangle, just like that. And this gives us kind of the basic layout of our frog character. Now back up here, we're going to put on a mouth. Now the mouth is going to be going all the way along here. So remember, this center line gives us the center of the face. So it also runs down the center of the nose, except our frog doesn't have a nose, and then the center of the mouth. So we're going to go for big long mouth over there. And let's also get a bit of detail underneath that lip. So it's got a big thick lip sticking out. We're going to go for the eyes now. So a big circle up there. Now this one is hidden behind a little bit. So we're going to go for that there. Obviously this little piece is hidden behind the top of the head. And now it's time to kind of start adding in a few of the details. So here we go. Let's go around this eye again. So we definitely want this in as it is. Let's just add in the details for these eyes, get those pupils in there as well. We want this one exactly the same. Sure the shine is in the same part of the eye. There we go. Now we want to kind of get some eyelids on here just to sort of thicken these bits up. So there's one there, there's one there, this one goes all the way over and back down again there. And let's just go over the top of the nose there. Now we don't really have a nose on this, but we can put in a couple of little nostrils, including those little arches over the nostrils, just like that. Again, we're going over some of these lines that we want to keep in. Let's go for the big sort of smiling mouth there, the lip underneath, and our head down there. So that's most of our frog's head kind of done. Now we're going to continue this down to here and all the way around. So you'll see I've left this bit out because this leg is a little bit further back. So the top of it here, we're not going to be able to see. But coming down here, let's go around the knee. There again. Again, you're just using these guidelines that we put in before. We'll come back and do that leg in just a minute. Now this one is kind of the front facing leg, so you can see a little bit more of the top of it. But we don't want to join it up completely because then it's going to look like our leg is sort of stuck onto our frog. We want it to be growing from our frog, so we'll leave a little gap. So let's just get that line in there, that line in there. You see, we leave this bit, and that's what gives us that kind of depth to our character. Down here on the legs again, there we go. And now we're going to do a similar sort of thing with the arms. So this one, got this little arm coming in first, got a crease there, but we're not joining it up here. So again, it looks like this is kind of growing from our frog rather than just stuck onto our frog. Again, we're down here, and the top of this arm is hidden behind, just the same as it was with the leg. Okay, now we're going to get on and do our kind of frog's feet and hands. Now for these, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. You see how they're thicker at the end, and then we just join those up, a little bit of webbing. Like in this one, so 1, thicker at the end, thicker at the end again, thicker at the end again, and join those up with a little bit of webbing. We're going to do the same down here, so put a little heel on the foot first of all, and then we want these nice big long toes getting thin as they come back, thicker towards the end, just 3 on each, and using that little triangle guideline to put in our webbing. Same on this side, 1, 2, 3 toes, and there's our webbing again. Now we're going to get on and add in a couple of little sort of bits of marking on this. So we want this, the mouth here, to kind of come around here. And the colour of this whole bottom lip, bottom part of the face, will be the same as the colour for the belly. So you go under there and back up again. But then all of this, you see, will be one colour, and this bit here would be another colour. So I'm just going to put a little bit of shading on for now. Obviously, when you guys come to doing yours, you can add a little bit of colour to these. You can colour them in green, or if you're doing kind of a tree frog, like any colour you like, really. Now we're going to start adding in a few little markings just to bring this guy to life a bit. So concentrating on the edges with a few little dots in between. Let's get some markings on the thighs there. We don't want too many. Don't cover this guy with markings, or you'll end up looking like a cheetah frog. A cheetah frog? No, for cheetah frogs, I think. You'll end up with a very spotty frog. Just by getting these little bits around the edge of the arms, around the edge of the thighs, that'll be enough. Just a little bit of interest to your character. You can do a couple on the back of the head here. And then it's worth sticking in a couple of little bits of shading around there. Like I say, when you're doing yours, if you want to use colour, it'll really pop out, it'll be much more effective. I'm just quickly drawing this in pencil just to show you. But as usual, I would love to see what you guys come up with. See your versions of this this frog, and then just quickly a couple of little creases on the top of the belly, and there you go. You've got your cartoon frog character. So have fun with this one. Enjoy drawing your frogs. Thank you again for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. And I will see you all again next time.